Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program Fuckers. And today I'd like to talk about manual wind watches. And of late I've been wearing my Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon as my daily watch. And I was talking to a good friend of mine, Paul Maxwell. I used to work with him at those evil fuckers at KBR. And Paul said to me, he said, I was talking, he just bought an Omega Seamaster Aquaterra, and we were talking about, I said, I've got an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. And he said, how do you find the manual wind? He said, it used to give me the shits. And I really love winding it every day. I love the ritual. It's like smoking, it's not so much just the cigarette, but it's the ritual of taking it out of the packet, getting a lighter, getting fire, striking a fire, and lighting your cigarette. It's all this ritual shit. And having a manual wind watch is also a ritual. Do you do it at the same time every day? Do you do it at different times? What happens have you ever forgotten to wind your manual wind watch and it stopped? And I'd like to hear from the audience. Please tell me what you fuckers think. And I'm a huge lover of manual wind watches, and I love to wind a manual wind piece. I think it's got a class to itself. It's just fantastic to wind the fucker and let it go. And it's an interesting thing. Do you get sick of it? And I got a few manual winds. I've also got the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande Date. Admittedly, that's an 8-day power reserve. I mean, fuck. If ever there was a watch where it didn't have the inconvenience of having to wind it all the time, that would be the piece. And the Omega Speedmaster, it's about a 40-hour reserve, so you've got to wind it every day and a half or else it'll stop. So I'm just keen to hear from the audience. Do you find a manual wind to be a bit of a pain in the ass? Does it become annoying? And I'd like to hear from the audience. How do you handle that there? If your main watch is manual wind, does it become annoying? And I'm actually quite the contrary. I love manual wind. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I find setting automatics, which have dates and other complications, I find that a pain in the ass. Whereas manual winds itself, I find it great. I love it. I love the simplicity and wind and off you go. I just love it. I love that interaction with a fine piece of, a fine Swiss watch. I just love it. I love that interaction. So I'd like to hear from the audience. What do you fuckers think of manual wind, and is it a pain in the ass at times? And I'd just like to hear from the audience. Tell me what you fuckers think, and let me know. And I know with women, they hate manual wind, and they hate automatic. They love quartz. So it's a bit of a different genre. But I'm Archie Luxury. I'm a man, and I like manual wind. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
You see I'm moving this?